guys, Jenny here, and today I'm going to show you how to use the brand new Marmalead. I am super excited about this. I got to test it about a week ago and it is the coolest thing I have ever seen. So when you first load up your Marmalead after they've updated with all the new changes, you're going to see this little dialog box that says connect an Etsy shop. And the reason it's asking you to do that is because it's actually going to look at every single listing you have and give you an SEO grade so you can see which ones need to be corrected and which ones are doing really well. So I'm going to go ahead and connect my Etsy shop now so I can take a look at my listings. All you have to do is scroll down and click allow access, and then you'll see your shop has been connected. Then all you need to do is go to my listings, and now you see a complete report card of all of your listings. So this is great. It allows you to take a look and see what needs to be fixed and what's doing really well. So I've loaded up a shop that I haven't messed with the SEO on for a little while, specifically so that I can take you guys through this process. And here's what you want to do. Choose a listing that you want to work on, go ahead and click it, and it's going to show you exactly how your score is breaking down. So it's going to tell you how many photos you've used, how many tags you've used, how many tags you've used in your title, and as for renewed, it shows me that I actually just renewed this item, so that's perfect. And then what it does is it takes you through your description. So it's telling me my description is a little bit too short. It's saying that my grade reading level is grade 5. It's saying that my readability score is 4.3. Now, if you roll over this question mark, that will tell you what that means. You're looking for a readability score of 4. And so it's going to rank you accordingly. Now, sentiment here for positive is basically tracking what sorts of words am I using? Am I using positive words or negative words in my listing? I'm using mostly positive words, so the sentiment in this listing is quite positive, which is good. And then this positivity percentage is showing me anything that includes words like adorable, delight, mesmerizing, and satisfying. Those kinds of things are what I'm looking for. And for neutrality, these are neutral words. So in this case, average, familiar, mediocre, and suppose. It's looking at words like that. And for negativity, it's looking for things like alarming, barely, darken, overdue, anything that just doesn't sound great. It's finding those words and showing you the percentage of which make up your listing. Now finally on tags, it's showing me all of my tags as well as their strength. Now the cool thing about this is it's actually showing me the marmometers here, so I can see exactly how these are breaking down and what tags maybe, for example, I might want to choose to fix some of these. So this is the kind of thing that allows you to look at your existing tags and get a feel for exactly what you're doing right or wrong just from this simple dashboard. It's also telling you how many views per week you're getting off each term and how many results there are in Etsy for this term. So if you get anything that's greater than 50,000, you're looking at a much larger potential audience there. So looking for terms like this is really ideal. Now I'm going to show you how you can fix your tags and choose the best possible ones without doing really any work at all. So let's take this listing into account. This is a narwhal art print and it is a printable download. So what I'm going to do to choose new tags for this word is I'm going to go hit storm and I'm going to go ahead and press new storm. This is a really cool new tool that basically allows me to put a simple term in here and it's going to show me everything that's available, including how it ranks. So I'm going to start with something simple and sweet. This is an art print, so that's all I'm going to put in this box to start. As you can see, it's created a ton of suggestions for me, and what it's saying here is that all I have to do is create my own little bucket, and then I can save my bucket and come back to it later. This is a great way to complete the Etsy SEO worksheet that I've shown you guys in the past, this one right here. So previously I had you guys picking keywords for your title and up to 20 top tags on Marmalead. This section can now easily be completed just by using Marmalead Storm. So let's get into this and see how it actually works. This is showing you the engagement for this item. So it's just like Marmalead's traffic light system. Anything that's green is good, orange or yellow is mediocre, and red is bad, or in this case low engagement. In the middle, you're looking at competition, And at the end, you're looking at risk of category grid. So you want to have green here, and green here. Now, that's not always possible, but we can get as close as possible using this method. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start by choosing things that describe my item. And as soon as I choose things, more items will populate, so I'll have more things to choose from. And keep in mind, when you're creating your bucket, you can always add something and then remove it if you find something better. So I'm going to start with art prints because this has high engagement. I always look for terms with high engagement because you want maximum people seeing your item. So in this case, I'm going to use art prints to get started. You can see it's added it to my bucket, and I can then choose to save or clear my bucket. I can also remove this term if I want to. Now let's scroll down and see what else is in here. You can see I've got wall art with 2 green lights here. That's a good one. Wall decor also has 2 green lights. You can see I've got wall hanging. You can also see ideas for new tags. So here's a great idea. Rustic home decor has 2 green lights, which is pretty good. If this described my item, I could use it. It doesn't, but I'm going to put it in my bucket because it gives me ideas for future pieces I could develop. Once you're done searching for terms and you've found everything that you want to use, you can go ahead and save your bucket. Now I know I don't have 13 tags here, but I'm going to create a new bucket with a similar term so that I can mix and match as much as I want. Now you'll notice in my case I've got high competition everywhere. That's because I'm selling in a very, very popular category. But the more you dig into this, the more you'll find that have all green. So I'm going to go ahead and save this bucket. Then I'm going to go back to my storm. As you can see here, I have another storm that I've already saved here. And when you load up an old storm, it's going to show you all the stuff you had and all the stuff it generated before. So in this case, when I used funny printable art as my term, you can see I got a lot better suggestions. I got a couple things with 3 greens across the board here. So that's something that you want to play with. I can mix and match any of these tags with the other tags in my art print bucket, and it gives me a much wider range of things to try on all my listings, and it takes all the guesswork out of picking your tags. So many people ask me, how do I find the right tags for my item and where do I even start? Well, the answer is start brainstorming with this storm tool because it is going to make a huge difference for how you choose terms, and it's also much faster than trying to pick terms yourself. And I just want to show you guys what's possible here. I had a great time playing with this tool, and I actually wound up finding a bucket that has almost entirely greens across the board here, and I was so excited about that. So this is what's possible with Marmalead's newest storm feature. Give it a try, see how you like it. Keep in mind that the best way to start is simple. It will give you suggestions, and you can find ideas for new things to sell based on what has high engagement or what has greens across the board. So give it a shot, let me know what you think, and thanks for watching.